Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, HaKodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, and Shalom unto the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel and the rest of the elect that are destined to be saved. I am the brother Kalab, and I'm from the GMS UK London Forecasters Camp, coming back at you with another lesson to edify those of which I spoke of. So this is an article from BBC News. It says, former US Attorney General Pam Bondi diagnosed with cancer. Now, this is the same woman that was in charge of the release of the Epstein files, and that was a real shit show recently. That was a real shit show, and she's been removed from the position of Attorney General, and they're trying to prevent her from having to face what do they call it? Questions about the why certain files weren't released, because there's over like 2,000, I think, some files that still haven't been released in regards to the Epstein files, and also why certain people's names were redacted to protect them, and why certain victims' names weren't redacted. So now it says she's been diagnosed with cancer. Right? So it says former US Attorney General Pam Bondi, who was removed from her role last month, has been diagnosed with thyroid cancer. Her diagnosis came shortly after President Donald Trump ousted her from the post of America's top law enforcement officer, according to the BBC's US partner CBS News. Bondi, 60, told CBS she's undergoing treatment which has included surgery a few weeks ago. She's continuing to work despite the diagnosis and will be joining the White House's new Advisory Council on AI, the President's Council of Advisors on Science and Technology. Where are we? Podcast host and former White House advisor Katie Miller posted on social media that Pam has been quietly kicking cancer's ass the past few weeks, adding that Bondi has a heart of gold. I think a lot of people would beg to differ with that. Thyroid cancer has a 5-year survival rate over 98%, and most forms of it are treatable and permanently curable, according to the Cleveland Clinic. It's not clear what stage of cancer Bondi has. When Bondi left the Department of Justice at the beginning of April, she said she was excited to be entering into a role in the private sector. Bondi's inclusion on the President's Council, known as PCAST, is the first news of her work beyond the department. First members of the council were not announced until March 2026. They include major players in the science and technology industries, including Google co-founder Sergey Brin, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg, Oracle co-founder Larry Ellison, and NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang. Bondi has been fiercely loyal to Trump since his first term. Bondi, who has been fiercely loyal to Trump since his first term, is scheduled to testify before the House Oversight Committee on Friday over a handling of the Epstein files. Well, we'll see if that goes ahead. Both Bondi and Trump have received bipartisan criticism over the Justice Department's release of the Epstein files, with some Democratic lawmakers arguing that the important files were withheld from the public. Bondi is one of 4 top members of Trump's cabinet to have left their positions so far this year. Prior to Bondi's departure, Kristi Noem was removed as Secretary of Homeland Security, and Lori Chavez Durema as Labour Secretary. And most recently, Tulsi Gabbard said last week she was resigning from her post as Director of National Intelligence, citing her husband's recent bone cancer diagnosis. So we'll see if this goes ahead, because at the end of the day, this woman is sitting on a lot of secrets that can be damaging to Donald Trump, which is why I think he's keeping her around in these positions rather than firing her ass, because she knows where all the bodies are hidden. But let's just check this here. Let's see what people say about this, the comments, right? May she be given as much kindness and mercy as she has given to all her victims. 23,000 people like that comment. I wish she had the same empathy she's shown others. She shouldn't worry. The Dow's over 500,000, so everything's all right. Or 50,000, forgive me. Dow's over 50,000 though. There you go. But the thing about this is that I want to get a precept here. This is Job 20 and verse 5. Job 20 and verse 4, in fact. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment? Though his excellency mount up to the clouds, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, his head shall reach unto the clouds, yet shall he perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, he shall not be found. Yea, he shall chased away. He shall be chased away as a vision of the night. But I also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods. This is talking about these Edomites. Yeah, Pambon, she's just an Edomite in a position of authority, but she's still an Edomite. And guess what the scriptures say? Knowest now not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. So a lot of people thought she got away with her mistreatment of mishandling, I should say, of the truth, covering up for perpetrators, exposing victims and all that kind of shit. On a surface level, it would seem that she's got away with it, and then she's living her best life. But guess what? Now her ass has been smitten with cancer, so nobody gets away from the Heavenly Father's judgment. Know ye not this is of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. So she's going to get what's coming to her, and if she doesn't, if she does pull through this cancer diagnosis, guess what? She's got to face them ICBMs, those intercontinental ballistic missiles, and Yahweh Shai in the chariot. So yeah, man, this woman is through, just like her whole nation is through. Esau is on the precipice of a major reckoning, for all the evil and wickedness they've done on the face of the earth, because Yahweh Shai is coming back to judge them all. So yeah, Lord willing, that's just to add one little quick hit. So with that one, once again, give all praises, honor and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of great most done it all well. And shalom unto the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel, and the rest of the elect that are destined to be saved. And I'll catch you on the next lesson, Lord willing. Shalom for now.